My name is Keith Lashway. I'm a retired structural engineer, and my last career job was with the International Masonry Institute, where I specialized in educating structural engineers on the strength of masonry when it's designed properly. However, I retired, and I now am doing some just part-time consulting work, but I'm also very, very interested in teaching students. I do a lot of work, used to do a lot of work with students and also educating them on masonry and other things. But in particular, to stay involved in their careers. I talked to a few students in the hallway, and the idea is once you go to school and you get your education out of the way, that's not it. Okay, it's lifetime learning. As an engineer, you have to be mindful that once you get your degree and you go on and get your IE or EIT in college, then you work another couple years for 3 years for a company developing skills. You go take your license, you get your PE, which is like opening the best door you can in a building. Rather than the side door, you want the main door. You open it up, your PE means something to a lot of people.
You know, BIM, the future is where it's going. You got to be on top of that. Collaborations. What's getting lost? Over the course of your career, you've been doing it a long time. You've got a good vision on students that are coming out now, where the future of the industry is going. Are we losing anything?
Yeah, I think we are, because having learned how to do the math and the equations that now the computers are doing for you. Okay, it used to be when I worked for CT Mail in a club right here locally in the late 80s, we did not trust anything that came from the computer. So the computer says you need a W8 by 17 steel beam. I go back and do the math and check on it to make sure it's the right one. Okay? Today we take it for granted that whatever the computer says is gospel. So the engineer of records today don't really have an understanding of the equations and the backup theory behind it. You don't need to know it. The computer tells it for you. So where are we going to go with this? I would like to make sure that the students don't lose track of the path for getting a license. A lot of people today say, I don't need to be a PE. I can work for an industry or whatever and don't have to, just got to be an engineer. I would like to make sure that they're not going to lose interest in that path. Because taking a license, becoming an IE or an EIT out of college, working your way to become a PE, it's the same as becoming a doctor. I mean, you want to make sure your credentials are at the end. So don't lose track of that. Even though you say, I don't need it, I'm smarter than that guy because of technology. I'm hoping we always have a path, a challenge for people to progress to and look for. That would be trying to be the best you are at your profession, which is a PE after your name.